Hey, how's everybody doing today? So, today we're in Project Cars 2, not ACC, and we're going to take this classic Mustang down a nice Sunday drive in Nordschleife. And what I really wanted to do is actually just have a little chat about, oddly enough, Project Cars 3. Now this is probably not the best track to drive and have a chat with, but this is a very interesting track to me for some reason. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of controversy around Project Cars 3 in the sim racing community, and I just kind of wanted to share my perspective on it, as being someone that's not really a hardcore sim guy. I'm just kind of getting into it, but I kind of understand where the frustrations lie with Project Cars 3. Now, honestly, I don't think I'm even going to get the game. From what I've seen, the graphics just don't look that good to me. But besides that, it seems like it's very much departed like what it was. And I think that's what's angering the sim racers, you know, is that this isn't a brand new title. This is the third game in a franchise. And the franchise was supposed to be, you know, a racing simulator. That's oh boy. Wow. That is to be expected. But you know, the developer, they build the game as a racing simulator themselves, and then to kind of take the title and then decide, you know what, wasn't working as a sim, so let's just not really make it a full-on sim. That's interesting to me. I feel what they could have done, or maybe should have done, is just make a new title. Maybe start a new franchise. You know, but not use the Project Cars name. Now, apparently, the cars in Project Cars is like an anagram, and I believe it stands for Community Assisted Racing Simulator. I want to say that's what it is. If that's not what it is, I apologize, guys. So, you know, that would kind of like be the equivalent of if all of a sudden Farming Simulator stopped being Farming Simulator and was all of a sudden Accounting Simulator, but they still kept the name Farming Simulator. You know, that's kind of how I feel about it. So I feel a lot of the hate in the community for the game comes from the misleading aspect of them putting a more arcadey title behind the name of Project Cars. And I understand that. I do. You know, on the other hand, I believe what happened was Slightly Mad Studios, they took data from Project Cars 2 and they found out that a lot of the players aren't really using pit stops and stuff like that. They're not really interested in long races. They just kind of want to get in the game and have a good time. So now again, if that truly is the case, which, you know, I understand why put the time and effort into the game in areas that people aren't maybe interested in playing that much. But again, why keep the name of the game the same? Because obviously, for the players that played Project Cars and Project Cars 2, you know, they kind of expect more of the same. So it does seem misleading to take an existing franchise and completely change how the game is. Of course, that's just my opinion. And again, I haven't played the game, but from what I've seen of it online, it doesn't look fantastic to me. And quite honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of Project Cars 2. For the simple reason being that, for me personally, and maybe it's just my inexperience, but some of the cars in this game just really feel undrivable. This old Mustang is actually more drivable than the Ginetta GT3 and GT4 cars, which is odd. But what's sad is that the things that they did right in this game, if they could have just got them right across the board, this would be such a good game. If there was a little bit more consistency with the cars across the board, I know I would have enjoyed it a lot more. The weather effects in this game are truly fantastic. Probably some of the best ever. And in Project Cars 3, they completely threw all that out the window. And really, what's the point in having weather effects if you don't have to change your tires? So that is just something to make the game, you know, look interesting. But again, the new game, the graphics don't even look that great. Now, I'm not bashing the game because I haven't played it. I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents on why I feel that there's a lot of fan base that's really mad at what they did. And I can definitely understand that. But with that being said, I kind of want to just touch on a different subject. I feel that some people are kind of taking it way too far. And I kind of want to know, when did gaming stop being about having fun? And it got so intense that, you know, people are getting death threats because they voiced their opinion on a game. You know, and I mean, obviously, you get a lot of that kind of thing online. It goes with the territory. But it doesn't make it all right. Like, you know, just because you're online, it doesn't give you the right to threaten death on somebody or, you know, wish harm on someone's family or something like that. And there's this Twitch streamer, Actual Vision, and he streamed races for ACC, Project Cars 2, either iRacing or Race Room. I think it's Race Room. And he commentates the races, you know, much like they do in real life. And it's a really good channel. I enjoy it. And this poor guy just voiced his opinion that he enjoyed Project Cars 3. And the guy got death threats. I mean, come on, people. You gotta be better than that, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a game. You cannot be making death threats. First of all, for anything. There's no reason to threaten anybody with death. Especially not over a game. I mean, you know, I just feel like, where are we really going as a society when people are taking so many things so seriously? I've had games that I haven't liked. I don't care if other people like them. That's strictly their business. We can't become a society where, you know, people can't disagree. I mean, especially over something as stupid as a video game. And this is coming from someone who obviously loves video games. I have a YouTube channel. I do content on video games. I spend a lot of time playing them. And do you know why? It's because, you know, it gets me out of a mundane life. And don't get me wrong, I love my life. But I'm not rich. I don't, you know, I don't travel. I don't have the finest things. So, you know, I get on a game like this and I can drive a classic Mustang down Nordschleife. You know what I mean? I'm never going to do this in real life. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, you know, just try not to take things so seriously. You can be passionate about something, but not to the point where, you know, it's consuming you and you're threatening death on people because they like something you don't. Right there, when you come up over a hill, I don't like that because there's so many tracks that there's a turn right up over that hill and you can't see that line. And I know, you know, well, if you could do it without the line, you wouldn't have to worry about it. I know, I hear you, I get it. But anyway, guys, that's just kind of my little thought for the day. I just kind of wanted to throw that out there because it's just something I've been seeing lately. And I know that, you know, probably not a lot of people on my channel that subscribe to me probably know what the hell I'm talking about. But it doesn't really just pertain to this game, though. It's, you know, it pertains to any game. So feel free to leave in the comments, you know, what do you think? You know, do you think it's cool for a developer to all of a sudden just switch the gears on an existing franchise? Or would you rather them just make a whole new title? Because honestly, that's what I feel the right thing to do would have been. It just make a new title. You know, maybe leave the Project Cars title alone for a while until maybe they were ready to make a full-on sim. Or if they don't want to go that way, then, you know, just, I guess let Project Cars you know, die with Project Cars 2. But anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.